Alrighty, what's up, everybody? Peter Gilmore here. Tired as fuck, but back again with another video right here on the Peter fucking Gilmore channel, youtube.com/Peter Gilmore. Thank you for watching. Make sure you like the video. Hit that subscribe button down below. You know where, in my pants, otherwise known as the description box below, on this channel and my other 4 main channels down there. Don't forget to friend me on Facebook, follow me on Twitter if you're real. If you're not, you need a life. And just need a life. Get off the fucking internet. And don't forget to share the video all over the internet. And don't forget to tap and slap that bell. Basically treat it like it's your bitch. And turn on all notifications so you don't miss a goddamn thing. And if you do, well, that's just too goddamn bad for you. And that's pretty much it. And if you're, like I said, as always, if this is your first time watching, welcome to the party, pal. I hope you enjoy the ride. Grab a cold one. Whatever it may be, Coke, Pepsi, Jack and Coke, whatever it may be, even water. Just grab a cold one, enjoy. I hope you enjoy the content, and if you do, you're new, want more, hit the bell, turn on the notifications bell, and turn on all notifications so you don't miss the next video or whatever it is. And subscribe, like the video, and if you want, leave a comment. You don't have to, but it is what it is. And that's pretty much it. All right, it's been a long day. And, I had a long day today, and I'm working and just really working and just trying to get through the day. It's not having had a great 24 hours from yesterday until tonight. Been, still dealing with some personal problems and everything. I'm trying to get over it. My depression's has hit an all-time low. My anger's at an all-time high. And it hasn't been good. And I'm kind of contemplating my YouTube future right now. I may have an announcement tomorrow that may shock a lot of people. It may, not, people might not give two shits, but I'm gonna kind of talk about my rant channel tomorrow, probably sometime in the afternoon or early evening. Kind of thinking about where I'm gonna go on YouTube, and if I may leave. I might take a break for a little bit. I might not even leave and just focus on my content and talk to real people and not talk to assholes that have no fucking balls in life. Because I don't need to deal with those people anymore. I'm just gonna focus on me and getting better. That's what I'm gonna be focusing on as of tomorrow and into the near distant future. But like I said, there is a chance that I may be gone from YouTube for a while. It might be a week. It might be the weekend. It might be a week. It might be 2 weeks. I don't know. But like I said, it may not even be for a day. But I am contemplating my future here on YouTube, and right now, at this moment, not in this moment, but at this moment, I'm kind of leaning towards just focusing on my wrestling videos and just talking to good people like Issa and the people in her chat, and not worrying about these idiots on YouTube anymore that don't mean goddamn shit to me. And I'm just gonna do that. While I'm doing that, I'm gonna put YouTube to the side, and I'm just gonna focus on my future and getting better. And that's pretty much it. And trying my best to get my anger out of control, not in control, I should say, and maybe enrolling in anger management classes like I wanted to, but I don't know why my doctors and my therapists are not You know, they say they're going to put me in and they never do. So I have to keep going back and forth with these idiots. But eventually, I'm hoping to get into something really, really good and getting my anger in control, getting my life back in order, working on my relationship with the missus, of course, because it hasn't been that great. You know, because other people are getting involved now in this shit and it's getting too out of control now. And I'm just putting my foot down and I'm just gonna get away from this situation before it gets even worse. So, and if I'm gonna wave the white flag, it's for the best, for me. For those people, you know, get a little laugh, get the win, another tainted win, but I'm gonna keep going because I'm not gonna stop for anybody. I'm not gonna stop for anybody. I'm gonna just do my thing. I'm not gonna worry about haters and all that other shit anymore. People call me names and that's that when they have no legit proof. I'm not gonna give two shits. And that's pretty much it. I'm just gonna do my thing and stop being a piece of shit. That's basically the gist of the video tomorrow is coming out and admitting that I'm a piece of shit. And I'm just gonna say, you know, it's not an apology video or anything. It's just a truth video. And I'm just gonna come out and basically say that I'm a piece of shit. I'm a piece of shit, and I'm tired of being a piece of shit to people that I love and respect. You know, I know it's a little bit too late for some of that, but for some people, they say, "Oh, it's too late for that," you know. But I'm just gonna come out and admit that I'm a piece of shit, and I'm gonna get the help I need. I said that many times, but this time it's true, and I'm starting that journey back to redemption and becoming a much better person and not get angry with the missus or with my parents or with my friends here on YouTube or off YouTube. And I'm just not gonna care what these garbage fucking people that have no lives and really need to get laid what they say anymore and what they do. I don't care. Like I said, I'm not stopping. I'm gonna do what I gotta do and ignore people. Oh, you said that before. But this time, this is really the time to get my ass in gear and stop being a prick to my friends and my girlfriend and, you know, people, you know, her family, my good friends that I have on here still. And people that, you know, I threw under the bus. You know, they still watch my videos, so they overhear things and like, oh, Peter's still a prick, you know, this and that. So I'm just gonna come out and say, you know what? Yeah, I am a prick, and I'm proud of it. But I'm just gonna move in a different direction. So as for tomorrow, I'm gonna go in a new direction. I'm just gonna focus on my videos, and that's basically it. And I'm not gonna worry about these assholes trying to ruin my life, because they haven't. They think they did, but they haven't. And that's pretty much it for that. So stay tuned tomorrow on the PG Rants channel for, I don't know what I'm going to title it. It might be The Absolute Truth. Or it might be, you know, stating facts. I don't know. I'll probably be The Absolute Truth, and that'll be it. And I'm going to just say what I got to say. And I'm not going to mention people per se, but I'm just going to, you know, say that I'm a prick. And basically, that's it. I'm just going to admit I'm a prick and that, you know, I came off as a schmuck online, and I don't want to be a schmuck anymore. I just want to be real. So, as after tomorrow, you're gonna see a whole new Peter Gilmore. It's not gonna be the one that goes back and forth with asshole trolls every fucking day, 24/7, 365, or whatever it is. You know, you're gonna see a new Peter Gilmore that's more focused on wrestling talk. Still gonna do the rants, of course, the legendary rants, and baseball talk and all that other shit. That's the main focus of my channels from now on. No drama. Focus on wrestling talk and having fun with Issa or whoever I decide to go on a podcast, a chat with. Would it be Wrestling Inc. or, you know, with my good buddy Bio or whoever it is. I'm just gonna be me, and that's it. I'm not gonna go back and forth with these cum suckers, and that's pretty much it. And that's it. I'm just going to enjoy the spring and get ready for Easter and whatever I'm going to do. And just focus on my life and getting my life back in order and getting back to 100% and not being a prick anymore. Because I'm tired of being this evil person that I portray myself to be. And I'm not an evil person. I'm not. You get my goat, then I'm going to, you know, give you what you should get, and that's a tongue lashing. Not like that, but you know what I mean. I will defend myself when I have to, but I'm not going to go back and forth in videos with insignificant trolls that have no fucking lives and need to worry about themselves and not worry about, you know, what I do on and offline and bring dead relatives into things and bring family members who have no business being in there anyway. So it is what it is. I mean, I hate to bring them up, but it's like, it's a new day. As of tomorrow, it's going to be a new day and a new beginning. I might just title it "New Beginning." It's like the end of a drama. I might title it either the end of drama, new beginning, or just title it New Beginnings. But just look for the title tomorrow and enjoy it. If you don't enjoy it, I don't care. Make fun of it, I don't care. But I have to get a lot of things off my chest tomorrow. And that's pretty much it. And the road to recovery, in the road to redemption, that I should have started in January is going to start tomorrow. It's going to go all through Easter. I'm going to enjoy my Easter with my family and the missus and all that good stuff. I'm not going to worry about what is said about me and what is said about my friends and my family. I really don't care anymore. If these people want to go to jail so bad, then so be it. Because that's where they're going to go. They keep fucking with me. And I'm done. I'm just done. No more Mr. Nice Guy. But I'm not going to worry about those assholes anymore. You know? It is what it is. Their karma is coming. Their karma is coming. One guy is going to court next month. Another guy's got cyber stalking things on his head. And then their little butt buddy friends, they're gonna get their karma too. Because God works in mysterious ways, and they think they're untouchable. They're not. Because, you know, they're gonna get theirs. God is going to strike them down with mighty vengeance pretty soon. That's a fact. And that's it. All right, I talked for 14 minutes, and I'm sorry about that. So I had to get that off my chest, but I got more stuff to say tomorrow. But anyway, hope you had a great Wednesday. It was nice here in the Northeast, nice sunny and pretty decent day. Tomorrow's supposed to be around pretty nice. It's going to warm up to 60 degrees by like 8 p.m. And then it's supposed to rain tomorrow, and then kind of be on and off on Friday, and then going to Saturday, and Sunday's going to be the nice day, and then gonna be a little chilly, but it'll get back up to about near 60 by early next week, and then go down a little bit. So, and that's the final week of March, going into April Fool's Day, and a week before Easter. Next weekend is WrestleMania weekend. Also, it's going to be the start of baseball. And right around the time the getting close to the Elite Eight and the Final Four of the NCAA tournament. And hockey and basketball is still going on. Next end of April, we got the NFL draft. Got a lot of things going on between now and Easter and after Easter. So stay tuned. There's more. All right, everybody. On this late Wednesday night, March the 22nd, 2023, or if you're now watching on the replay, it is March the 23rd, 2023, right here on the Peter Gilmore channel. And once again, my name is Peter Gilmore, but you knew that already. And that's pretty much it. And thank you for the free view. You paid to watch, but it is what it is. Thank you for watching. Even if it's for a second. Thank you for the free view. Anyway, on this late Wednesday night, and you know what that means, it is time for your late night AEW Dynamite review for March the 22nd, 2023, from the Cable Dahmer Arena in Independence, Missouri, right outside of Kansas City, Missouri. Yep. All right. So tonight, AEW show was goddamn good. Pretty damn good. We had the main event rematch from 2021, December 2021, of Kenny by God Omega and the man that beat him from the AAA Mega Championship on that fateful night in December 2021, and that's El Hijo del Vikingo. Boy, the son of the Viking, for those of you who don't know Spanish. So that was the main event, and we had other things happening on the show as we're rolling on through the end of with the end of March, going into April, and then next thing you know, it's Double or Nothing weekend on Memorial Day weekend with King and Queen in the ring, and then the next night, that Sunday night before Memorial Day is Double or Nothing 5 from, I think it's in Vegas, I'm not sure. And then right after that, we're going to get the hype train for Forbidden Door 2 in Toronto, which has sold out. There's no hype, it's basically no card, and it's sold right out. Now, I can only imagine what the margin is like. Oh, there's no card, there's nothing there. There's nothing there, there's no hype, there's no matches. It's sold out. People want to see AEW versus New Japan because of the rumored matches that are going to happen. Can you say Mercedes Moné versus Jade? Or Britt Baker? Or anybody on that goddamn roster? We can see, you can see people from Ring of Honor taking on people from New Japan. We can see MJF taking on Okada. That Okada will wipe the floor with him. I mean, we'll have to see when we get there. Probably after Double or Nothing, we'll get the hype train to Forbidden Door. And we'll see what happens with that. But let's focus right on tonight's Dynamite. And it's, like I said, it was pretty damn good. All right, so we open the show. So there's some chaos going outside in the dreaded parking lot. We see the Hangman, Adam Page. Well, he's not doing some cowboy shit, but he's outside an ambulance as the Young Bucks, Matt and Nick Jackson, have been attacked before the show by who we didn't know at the time. And then Brandon Cutler says later in the show that it was the Blackpool Cook Club. So we see Nick Jackson being loaded into an ambulance. And then Brandon Cutler goes with him. And then we see Matt Jackson go into a second ambulance. And Adam Page goes with him to the hospital. So, and then Kenny's looking on. He wants to go with his friends. And Don Callis like, no. You stay here. You got a match coming up. Don't worry about it. You're invaded, Kenny, by God Omega. Remember that for later. But I digress on that. So, that Chaos I gave 3.5 out of 5 stars. So, I guess they're going to go with this, what we saw last week on Rampage at the end, where the Blackpool Cut Club were going to go after the Hangman, and then the Elite came out to make the save. And now this week, well, basically not Kenny, but the Bucks got attacked, and that left Kenny by himself to face El Hijo and Vikingo, and then we'll talk about what happened after that match with the Hangman and a 2x4 with nails, and Don Callis being a dick. But we'll move on with that. All right, so we got that. So 3.5 out of 5 stars for that. All right, so we had some interesting things happening on the show. We had the ropes were red, white, and blue, circa 1980s WWF. Well, I guess because it's in Independence, Missouri. I don't know. Or just made it look cool. I don't know. So we had that. That was pretty damn nice. By the way, our commentary team, the man behind the mask, Excalibur, the very evil and very fucking legendary man himself, the man that should be in the Hall of Fame, Tony Baloney Schiavone, and the man from Red Hook Brother, that's Taz. Alright, so we had that. Alright, so we start the show. After that craziness that began the show, we go to our first official match of the night, a 6-man tag team match. We had the Butcher and the Blade, along with Kip Sabian, along with his hot-as-fuck wife, Penelope Ford. They come out and they take on the team of the All-International Champion, my good friend, Orange Cassidy, freshly squeezed orange juice. So, for like the 5th out of 6th week, guess who starts the show? Orange Cassidy. So, he teams up with Darby Allin and the man called Sting. It's Sting! So we had that. Alright, so we had Penelope Ford at ringside, like I said. This is a fallout from the house show this past weekend in Troy, Ohio. And I think there's going to be more house shows. I don't know if it's going to be in Troy, Ohio, or it's going to be somewhere else. But they have been talking about more house shows coming up. That's nice. So you formulate, you bring in storylines from the house show to the main show. That's good. All right, so this came out from a fight afterwards, where I think where Kip Sabian and the Butcher and the Blade beat up Orange Cassidy, Sting. I think Sting and Darby Allin in the bathroom. Man, guys can't take a shit in peace. And that's pretty much it for that. All right. Anyway, it's also with OC pissed off, and he pisses off the Blade even more to start. Then the Butcher comes in to form the man called Sting. That doesn't work, as Sting sends him into the corner for the legendary Stinger Splash. And then everything breaks down. Sting tries for the Scorpion Deathlock. Winds up getting caught in a double suplex. And then Kip Sabian goes up top. Sting does the slow motion roll out of the way, circa Orange Cassidy. Darby comes in, gets taken down by Sabian as we go to break. We come right back. Darby escapes the attack by Sabian. Get the hot tag. The Orange Cassidy comes in for a tornado DDT. But Sabian comes right back, takes Cassidy down, gets tapped on the shoulder by Sting. Hey, idiot! And that's that. and then he does it. He does his best version of the lazy kicks of doom. And then the Butcher and the Blade come in and break up the Scorpion Deathlock on Kip Sabian, but Darby makes a save. Sting gets right back up, hits the Scorpion Death Drop on Kip Sabian. 1, 2, 3. Orange Cassidy, Sting, and Darby Allin get the win in a little over 11 minutes. Match was decent, and I gave it 3 out of 5 stars, and that's it. After the match, as Sting and Orange Cassidy are celebrating, we see Darby Allin staring up at the Double or Nothing banner. You know, from last week when the 3 out of the 4 pillars were in the ring, and Darby wants a title match. Sammy Guevara, the Spanish God, he wants a title match, and Jungle Man, Jack Perry all want a title match against MJF, and MJF's like, well, you gotta earn it. So we had all that, and then he got his cake in 82. So we'll see what happens with that. I would not be surprised if they do a Fatal 4-Way at Double or Nothing, but we'll have to see. Alright, after that, we get a nice video of that epic opening segment with the 4 pillars. MJF talks about how he has already beaten all 3 of them, and if we're going to get a number 1 contender or not. So we got that, so I give that 3 out of 5 stars. Then we get a great hype video narrated by Don Callis for Kenny versus Hijo del Vikingo. Pretty damn good. Alright, then Excalibur is on commentary, and he says, I just got a text from that idiot Brandon Cutler, who said that he's accusing the Blackpool Cut Club of attacking the Young Bucks. Obviously, it's probably them. It's like, doubtless the Hangman. Why would the Hangman, attack the Bucks? If the Bucks, did what they did last week and just stand in the ring behind him, like, oh, we're united with the Hangman, and Hangman's in the middle, like, I don't know what to do. So we'll see what happens with that. So I give that 3 out of 5 stars. All right, match number 2 for the tag team titles. We had the Ass Boys taking on Darius and Dante Martin of Top Flight. Pretty quick match, 7 minutes. So Top Flight clears out the ring from of the Ass Boys. And then we settle down to Dante Martin and Austin Gunn. As Dante backflips over him, only for a hair pull by Austin Gunn to put Dante in trouble. We go to break. We come right back. Dante hits a swinging half Nelson suplex into the nosedive, and look like they're about to win the titles. But, and there's always a but, and it smells really bad because it probably don't wipe. Then the Kingdom come out, minus Maria Kanellis, of course. And that's I'm Matt Taven and Mike Bennett. They come out, make the save, beat down Top Flight. I think it was Dante Martin hits a flippy dibbity-doo on the outside onto both of them. But as he goes back in, the Ass Boys hit 310 to Yuma. 1, 2, 3 to retain the goddamn tag team titles in just over 7 minutes. So I gave the match 3 out of 5 stars. After the match, Top Flight chases after the Kingdom to chase them into the crowd. And the Ass Boys are all celebrating. And then we hear the music of FTR, Forever the Revival, Dax Hardwood, and Cash Wheeler. They come out to an amazing pop. And they get in the ring, and the gun's like, cut the music! Cut the fucking music! It's like, we don't want to talk to you. We don't care what you have to say. We just don't want to see you anymore. Get out of here. But so it's like, we're not going to give you a title shot. And like, I think it was Austin Gunn's like, it's like, we don't want to hear your offer. We don't care. It's like, whatever you have to say, we're not going to give you a title shot. So FTR offers their AEW career as a team for a title shot. That's not good. So Dax gets on the mic and says, all All right. If we lose, we will leave AEW forever. So the rumors of FTR, they're playing off this angle of FTR is going to go back to WWE and basically get mistreated again. Or do they win the titles for the second time? Who knows? So we'll have to see what happens with that. I don't know when this match is going to take place, but we'll see what happens with that. So the ask was like, really? You're going to give up your AEW career? You're on. So that match, I believe, is next week because their contracts end in April. So there's a good chance that the Assholes are going to win and FTR is going to leave, and you probably will see them maybe on the Raw or SmackDown after WrestleMania. Well, we'll see what happens with that. So the Guns accept and they spit on both members of FTR, and then they bail to the outside as FTR was pissed. So we will see what happens next week on the program. I'm hoping FTR wins, but there's a good chance they're not going to win because of the contract status. And that's it. Let me move on. All right, then we go to the back with Renee Young, and she has the TBS champion, that bitch show. That's Jade Cargill, Ms. 54-0, or whatever it is now. And she has Layla Gray next to her, and that idiot smart Mark Sterling. So Jade talks, and he says, Mark, cut the shit. Tell him what's going on. So Mark Sterling has issued a cease and desist order against Taya Valkyrie for using the Road to Valhalla, or her version of Jaded. So then Layla Gray's like, well, I'm going to go to Rampage, and I'm going to hand over this document personally to her. I'm like, that's not a bad idea. So there's an open the open challenge is over. So basically, no title shot for Taya yet, and that's pretty much it for that. And we will move on with that. All right, so I give that 2.5 out of 5 stars. So on Rampage this Saturday night, not Friday, Saturday night at 10 p.m. Then again, it could change with that date, with that start time. But Saturday night at 10 p.m. Set your DVRs. So we'll see what happens with Layla Gray and Taya Valkyrie. We also have another open challenge for the TNT title. Will Hobbs will now face, he fought Phoenix last week. Now he faces his brother, Pentagon Zero. So that should be a pretty good match. And we'll see what happens with that. If Pentagon can do what his brother couldn't. I still think Will Hobbs is going to annihilate him. And that's pretty much it. All right, so we move on from there. All right, so after the break, we go to our next match, a no disqualification match, non-title match. We had Stokely Hathaway, the ex Black Panther member, who came out in, I don't know what gear he was wearing. I think he stole it from the Nation of Domination. For the Nation of Masturbation. Or maybe he stole it from my good friend Prince Nana, because he used to kind of wear that gear back in the day. But anyway, Stokely Hathaway comes out for his ass beating from Son for the Man. Get in here, Hook. So, non-title match. The rest of the firm, they came out and said, hey, bye, you're going to get your ass kicked. So, they're not at ringside per the stipulations. Stokely was described as having the wisdom of an owl. Woo! What? Okay. I mean, it's not like me. I have the reflexes of a mongoose. Or whatever that line was in Ace Ventura 2. I have the reflexes of a cat and the hindsight of a mongoose. So, throw your spear. I dare you. Ah! Iona, give me a spear. Just throw the spear. Ah! La Questorcha. White Devil, White Devil. That movie is legendary. Not as great as the first one, but still. There was supposed to be there was rumors of a third one, but I don't think Jim Carrey's doing movies anymore. Legendary man he is. I would have loved for a third one to kind of end the trilogy. I don't know what it would have done after the second one. Alrighty then. That's pretty much it. Alright, so we're about to start the match, but Stokely's like, hold on. Before we get to my ass kicking, I went to Doc Sampson and he gave me a doctor's note and I'm not medically cleared to compete, so I'm retiring. You pussy. And then he says, special thanks to my fans, all 12 of y'all. You mean 2. And that's your mom and dad. So he takes out a doctor's note, which looks like a receipt from fucking Target. Or Wingstop, whatever it is. Bryce, the referee, looks at it and is like, nah. That ain't gonna fly. Rips it up, and he says, ring the bell! So Hathaway runs into the crowd. Hook goes after him because there's no DQ. He gets tossed right back into the ring after getting beat down in the crowd. Goes back in the ring, getting a running elbow to the jaw by Stokely, so he did have a little bit of offense. That didn't really faze the undefeated Hook, who sends Hathaway flying with a suplex on the floor. Ow! Then we get some weapons from under the ring. I think we had a table. We had a guardrail. Some various other weapons. Stokely, actually is smart for a change and blasts Hook in the face with a fire extinguisher. But Hook is okay. He blocks a chair shot to the face, and takes the chair and beats the fuck out of Stokely Hathaway over and over and over again. Then he takes Stokely and hits a Tazplex onto the barricade. Ow! In the corner. Goes for the cover, and I don't know how Stokely kicked out of this. Stay down, asshole! Actually, Hook pulled him up. He's like, I'm going to do more damage to this guy. So, instead of pinning the guy, which he could have won easily, he locks in the red rum and immediately tap out by Stokely Hathaway, even though he looked like he was gone. He was out. He was, unconscious. So, Hook wins the match in over 3 minutes. Did I say 3 minutes? And went exactly how it should be. And then, that was it. So, I gave the match 3 out of 5 stars. Then we go to the back. Matt Hardy says Ethan Page is the man to beat Hook. I mean, so he's got to lose sometime. He's 24-0. I mean, we're going to get another Jade Cargill-like undefeated streak. Where she's 54-0, 55-0. I mean, Hook is halfway there. And that's pretty much it. We got that. All right, we move on. All right, then we go to my favorite segment of the night, and that is it's not the in-ring debut, but he's back on TV, and that man is Adam Cole, baby! Yes! One of my favorite wrestlers, not of all time, but my favorite wrestler, the man who thinks I stalk him, but I don't. Anyway, so Adam Cole, baby, comes out and get ready, people. It's story time with Adam Cole, baby. So he's back in the ring. We're 1 week away from his triumphant in-ring return. And he feels great. He looks great. What more can he ask for? So he's about to announce who he's going to be facing next week. And he did mention a technical star. So all ready to go. And then we hear the music of Daniel Garcia. I don't know what the fuck he was wearing. In a leather jacket, leather fur. I don't know what it was. I don't know if he got it from the Men's Warehouse. Because when you do go to the Men's Warehouse, as always, that's our sponsor. And yes, it is a true sponsor. when you do go to the men's warehouse, ladies and gentlemen, you want to look good for your lady. You want to look good for Easter. Then go buy a nice suit. Go buy a nice buy some nice clothes. Tell them Peter Gilmore sent you. You're not going to get a discount because you're going to get a full discount. You're not going to get a discount for using my name. No, sorry, I only get the discount, asshole. But anyway, you go to the men's warehouse. Tell them Peter Gilmore sent you, and maybe, just maybe, you're going to like the way you look. I can just about almost guarantee that. For some of you. Some of you people really need a makeover and really need good-looking clothes. I don't need that. I already have enough good clothes. Because I always look good, whether you like it or not. So I wear the Rangers stuff. You know? It is what it is. So, go to the men's warehouse. You'll like the way you look. I'll guarantee you. Alright, that's our sponsor, as always. Along with, well, I don't have it tonight, but Pepsi. Tonight we have Coke. And Coke doesn't really get you the ladies, but Pepsi does. Tomorrow we will have Pepsi. But we'll move on. Alright, so Daniel Garcia comes out for he's like, hey, everybody here want to hear story time with Daniel Garcia. I'm like, no! No one wants to hear your annoying voice, Garcia. So he goes in the ring anyway, and he lists off everyone he has beaten. Bryan Danielson, beat him. Ricky Starks, beat him. Blah, 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 beat him. Goes like, oh, that's impressive. Impressive. What, I gotta say like Darth Vader. Impressive. Gotta give the look too. Impressive, young Skywalker. Not as great as the Force of the dark side. Strike me down, Skywalker, and your ascent to the dark side will be complete. Gotta love the Emperor. Gotta love him. As much as Darth Vader is one of the best characters in that fucking series, you gotta give credit to the Emperor. Not what's his name? Count Dooku. He sucks. The Emperor can kick his ass. And as always, we can't forget Yoda. Yoda. Fear. Very so trash. That was pretty good. I digress. Let's see you do the Yoda impression. You can't. But I digress. Anyway. So he's like, while you were away for 9 months playing video games on Twitch. By the way, check out Chugs on Twitch. You'll like it. Trust me. He's like, I've been a great, like, over the last 9 months, I beat all these guys, and I'm a locker room leader. I'm like, you're not. And he almost botched his line and almost called himself a professional wrestler. And he's like, hey, Adam Cole. I was like, what makes you special, Adam Cole? So Adam Cole with the most epic, savage line of the night. You want to know what makes me special? When they ring the fucking bell. And I'm like, goddamn right. You're goddamn right. When they ring that bell for Adam Cole, he is a fucking special. He is a fucking legend. Because he puts on bangers of a match. At the banger, at the banger, at the banger. Because he's Adam Cole, baby. And I'm not just saying that because I'm Adam Cole Mark. It's fact. When Adam Cole speaks, it's mostly facts. But I digress. Blah, blah, blah. So he gives credit to Garcia, praises Garcia, but asks about the company Garcia has been keeping with, the other schmucks in the Jericho Appreciation Society. So he's like, all right, you want to prove yourself, Daniel? How about next week? We're gonna, in my in-ring debut, is gonna be Adam Cole, baby, against Daniel Garcia. And I'm gonna give you a good old-fashioned boom kicking. That's gonna be it. That's gonna be a banger of a match. So next week on the program, Adam Cole's in-ring debut against a good technical wrestler and that's Daniel Garcia. And I think it'll be a good test for Adam. But obviously, we know Adam's going to win. It'll make no sense for him to make his in-ring debut and lose to a schmuck like Daniel Garcia. I shouldn't say that because he was PWG champ. But not anymore. I don't know if he's still champ anymore. I don't think he is. I haven't heard anything about PWG in months. But I digress. And we move on. So I gave that 3.5 out of 5 stars. All right, then we go to the locker room where we have the Devil Man himself, Don Callis, and Kenny. Kenny is still pissed at that the Bucks got injured. He can't go to the hospital with them, and Don's like, "I'll take care of it. You just worry about your match, because you're Kenny by God Omega." And I'm like looking at Kenny, like Kenny's like, "Who the fuck are you to tell me what to do, Don?" I'm like, uh-oh, there's trouble in paradise. Kenny doesn't answer to you, Don. He's his own person. Leave him alone. And that's pretty much it. All right, so I gave that 3 out of 5 stars. All right, then we go to our next match. We had Stu Grayson of the Dark Order taking on, you know who he is, ladies and gentlemen. He wants the righty, the vile thing, John Moxley. So, this came about after what happened last week. So the Blackpool Cup Club are at ringside. The Ring of Honor World Heavyweight Champion Claudio Castagnoli, and the man that, comes out when he wants to, and the man that is the pure wrestling champion, and that is Wheeler Yuta, and Wheeler Yuta is the type of guy that has his reflection laugh at him. It's true. Nobody likes Wheeler Yuta. We don't like him here. And anyway, the other members of the Dark Order at ringside, I think we saw Evil Uno and the Beaver Boys, Johnny Hungy and Alex Reynolds. Those are the only people left. So we had that. All right, so it starts off with Grayson charging at Moxley, gets taken down, and then we hear about Grayson's kickboxing career. I didn't even know he was a kickboxer. Okay. They go to the outside. Grayson gets in a few shots, followed by a Hurricane Rana as we go back in. And hey, guess what? Moxley didn't bleed this time. It's like big matches, he bleeds. But like regular freaking 4, 5, 6, 7 minute matches, this one was 10. No blood. Damn, I wanted to take a shot. But it is what it is. Alright, so Grayson gets a few shots on the outside, followed by a Hurricane Rana as we go back in. Then a belly-to-back suplex by Mox puts Grayson on the apron, or to the apron, I should say. Sets up a running charge, sends him into the barricade. Ow! As we go to break, we come back. Moxley stomping the living crap out of him for a near fall. And Moxley gets pissy. But Stu fights his way up, starts elbowing out, followed by a springboard spinning swanton for a near fall. Then the two teams get into an argument on the floor. You knew that was going to happen. Stu Grayson and moonsaults out onto all of them for a big time knockdown. He converted a 7-10 split. Anyway, Moxley then dies on the Grayson, but gets kicked right in the face as he gets back in. Then Grayson goes for a 450, and he hits that. And he's looking to set up Nightfall, one of his finishers. Moxley flips over into the Bulldog Choke. Grayson manages to get out of it, sends Moxley into the corner to escape, sets up a Pele kick, knocking Moxley for a loop, but Moxley catches it on top, though, hits a Super Death Rider. 1, 2, 3. Well, John Moxley gets the win in just over 10 minutes. Match was pretty decent. I gave it 3.25 out of 5 stars. And that's pretty much it. Nothing really much after that. And that's pretty much it. We move on. Alright, then we go to the back where we have Absolute Ricky Starks. Do it with me. Who basically cuts a promo and say he is ready for Juice Robinson on Rampage. So that should be a pretty decent match, and we'll see what happens with that. And we move on. All right, then we go to our second episode of QTV. You know, QT Marshall, not his little TV show mocking TMZ. So he shows us Powerhouse Hobbs beating Ray Phoenix on Rampage. And then apparently Aaron Solo stole Waldo's identity and his house and his car. I'm like, god damn. He's committing Grand Theft Auto and larceny and a whole bunch of other crimes. And hacked some Observer's Twitter account. No, you did not. You didn't. You hacked Dave Meltzer's Twitter. You savage beast. But I digress on that. As for Hobbs, he'll be defending again in another open challenge, which got answered by Pentagon's Zeta Olmedo, of course. Hobbs was not in the segment, which might have been a good thing. We did see the hot, vivacious Danny L in there. Oh yeah. That's the only good thing about QTV, is Danny L. Come on now. I mean, you can't miss how hot she is. If you don't know who she is, look her up. You lazy fucks. And that's pretty much it. So, didn't really give two shits about the segment, but I gave it 2.5 out of 5 stars, and that's it. Alright, then we go to the dreaded Death Slut. And it's time for the women. So, we get Toni Storm, part of the Outcasts, with Soraya Knight, Paige. By the way, her documentary was along with Kerry Boulders this past week. And then after that was, on Rivals with Trish Stratus and Lita. Fabulous stuff. This week, we got the WWE Legends is going to be Charlotte Flair. Not a legend, but okay, we'll do a Legends documentary for her for 1 hour. Okay, we'll probably see Ric Flair in the whole thing, but it is what it is. Blah, blah, blah. So we got Charlotte Flair at 8 p.m., and then I believe at 9 p.m., we got Yokozuna. That's going to be heart-wrenching and pretty damn good to watch. And then after that, on WWE Rivals, we got, I think East is going to love this, Brock Lesnar and our Tribal Chief. We must acknowledge the Tribal Chief. It's not Friday, but we have to acknowledge him anyway, and that is Roman Reigns. Put your ones up, because like the Bloodline and like the Prophecy and their motto, we are the ones and you're a bunch of number twos, and we like to take a number two on you. No. But I digress on that. You're a bunch of number twos. We're the ones. And that's pretty much it. I will always be number one. Whether you like it or not. And that's it. Alright, so we got that this week on A&E, beginning at 8 p.m. So we got Charlotte, then we got Yokozuna, and then Brock Lesnar and Roman Reigns right on Rivals. That should be pretty damn good. Can't wait for that. Could be good. Gonna be good stuff. And then when the Rivals comes on with Roman and Brock, it's gonna be, gotta quote my good friend Jay Briscoe, reach for the sky, boy. That great man that he is. It's gonna be crazy as shit. Period. That's it. Alright, so back to this women's match. So Toni Storm comes out with Paige and Ruby Soho. Thank God Taz did not sing. And she's taking on Sky Blue, who comes out by herself. Anyway, really nothing to see here. Pretty match. It's also with Sky Blue starting fast and furious, sends Toni Storm outside for a diving Hurricane Rana. And then Paige and Ruby Soho get some cheap shots in, I guess behind the referee's back. I was like, where's the DQ? Oh wait, there's no DQs in AEW. Or is there? Sometimes there is, sometimes it's not. So they take down Sky Blue. As we go to break, we come back. Sky Blue hits a high cross body and then snaps off a head scissors to send Toni Storm into the ropes. But Toni comes right back with a DDT for a near fall. Goes to the running hip attack and missed. There's only one woman who can hit the winning hip attack, and that is my first wife, Asuka. By the way, I think she has a new episode of Kana-chan TV Yogato. I think it's out now. I don't know. I have to look at it. But in any case, still looks amazing. I mean, it's funny when you. I mean, if you're subscribed to Asuka on YouTube. I mean, she used to talk. Now she's turned into Dark Asuka. Silence. Or a little bit of thank you. That's it. You don't hear her talk, and it's pretty damn good. You know, there's that old saying, silence. What was that? Oh, that saying, silence is golden, or silence is better, something like that. But you know, just seeing Asuka look so fucking sexy makes my dick hard. I'm not afraid to say that. I'm not afraid. I love Asuka. Who doesn't? If you don't like Asuka, you got problems. And if you don't like Io and Kairi and, I mean, even Rio. Her name is Rio and she dances on my lap. And then when she's done, she goes and takes a nap. Damn, I'm good. I gotta go back to karaoke singing. I gotta go back to the bar. I need to go find a karaoke bar. I really do. Legendary. I'm legendary in the karaoke bar. Some of you can't sing at all. I've heard some of you people sing, and it's not good. Not that good, Al. I mean, I think the only person that comes close to me is, I think, Galax Man. Big ups to him, by the way. He's a pretty damn good singer. But some of you are, God forbid, you went on The Voice, or you went on America's Got Talent, or even American Idol, you would be kicked off immediately. Get out of here! You suck! Or as Simon Cowell would say, that was bloody awful! The fuck was that? Get him out of here! But they put me on that show, I would probably go to the second and maybe the third round. Who knows? Depends on what I sing, of course. I can sing Killer! Or something like that. Maybe some Isley Brothers tunes. I don't know. I'm a pretty good goddamn singer. I mean, I don't even know if I have the video anymore. But I did sing Seek and Destroy by the great Metallica at a karaoke bar a long time ago. And Rosa took the video. But I don't know if I have it anymore, or she has it on her Facebook page. Well, sorry. She has it on her social media page. But it is what it is. But it's there. It's out there. I just don't know where it is, actually. If I find it, I'll put it up on my YouTube page. It's gonna be legendary. I probably won't get copyrighted because it's a karaoke song. But you don't hear most of Metallica. I mean, it's a karaoke version of Metallica. Come on now. You get copyright for that? Come on now. But I digress. But anyway, blah blah blah. Let's get back to this garbage match. So Tony Storm comes back with a DDT for a near fall, misses the running hip attack. And then Ruby Soho causes a distraction, which means Sky Blue tries to go for Cold Blue, and she hits it, but there's no ref because Ruby's distracting the ref. And then Tony hits a drop kicks her in the corner, then hits that wicked hip attack. Then she picks up basically a unconscious Sky Blue, hits a quick Storm Zero, 1, 2, 3, bing, bang, boom, good night. Once again, the Outcasts get the win. Tony Storm gets the win in over 8 minutes. Match was meh. I gave it 2.5 out of 5 stars. After the match, 3-on-1 beatdown happens as they're about to spray paint Sky Blue. But then Widow Nightingale and Rio, who looks way different, she doesn't look like that princess with the cute little gear anymore. She is like pissed. So Rio comes out with a pipe. And kind of, you know, people are like, what? She's like, he got a pipe. He's like, I'm gonna kill you. You took my sushi. Kind of looks weird that Rio is getting hardcore. But you pissed her off. Cute little Rio, 23, 20. I don't even know how old Rio is. Let me look that up. I got time. I got all time in the world. I know it's 2:30 in the morning, but I got time. I don't give a shit. I know I'm not on Adderall, so I can stay up all night. Got no proof of that motherfucker. But I digress. What am I looking at? What the fuck am I looking at? I don't want Rio. There we go. Rio the wrestler. Rio the wrestler. Bye, Papa, the pacing there, man. Alright, she is going to be 26 years old. No. 26? She's 25 now. Her birthday's in June, beginning of June. God damn. She is 99 fucking pounds. She is, 25 from Shinagawa, Japan. And one hot piece of ash that I used to give a former friend of mine. I gave him Rio back. We had a contract dispute, and I had a big meeting with Mr. Obari, and he's like, I'll allow it. Here's your waifu back. There you go. Now he's having fun again. And that's pretty much it. She is 5'1". I'm taller than her. I'm like, she's like right, probably, she could probably, I think, well, I'm 5'3", 5'4", so I kind of almost measure up her, but I think like her head kind of goes like to right here, like right near my midsection. Not, if she was like 4'8", it would be like around my dick, but easy access to dick sucking. But I digress. And she was trained by Emi Sakura. Go figure that one out. Great. So yeah, so Io. I got Io on my mind. I'm sorry. Rio is going to be 26 years old in a couple months. I thought she looks like she's what, 22? She's 26. Shocking. Shocking. Shock the system. Anyway. Alright, so Will Nightingale and Rio with a pipe come out and make the save. So, the continuation of this possible blood and guts match. We're getting there. We're getting there. We already have 3 people against 3. We're really 3 people. Really, it's 4 people if you think about it. And you got 3 people on the Outcast side. So, I don't know when we're going to get the 4th member of the Outcasts. And who that might be. I'm thinking it might be Ty Conti. Anna Jay just came back to Dark and Elevation. I doubt it's going to be one of them. But, Anna Jay's a homegrown, technically. And Ty Conti did come over from NXT. So there you go. I think Ty Conti will be the next member. Possibly. I'm not saying she is, but it's possible. Well, we'll see over the next week or 2, or whenever, that happens. Blah, 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 blah. And that's it. All right, we move on with that. All right, we go to the back. We see Stu Grayson getting checked out by the medic. And then Moxley and the Blackpool Cup Club attack him again, lay him out. Well, that sucks. All right, so I give that 3 out of 5 stars. So we're getting like a faction war between the Blackpool Cup Club, the Dark Order, and the Elite. So we'll see what happens with that. And move on. All right, then we go to your main event of the evening. One fucking hell of a banger of a match. Rematch from December the 21st, I believe, 2021. Where El Vikingo, who is still the AAA Mega Champion, after Kenny vacated the belt, so he's held that belt for at least a year now. It's not on the line. It should have been, but in any case, so he's taking on Kenny by God Omega. It's Wednesday nights, and we get to stay up late, watch Kenny Omega while we masturbate. We don't. I'm not gonna go there. I don't jerk off to Kenny. No. I jerk off to Leo. No, I don't jerk off to Leo. I really don't jerk off to anybody on the AEW roster. So I don't go, baby. So, anyway, so this match, like I said, was great. Don Callis, I think, was at ringside or on commentary. So it starts with Vikingo diving onto Kenny already, flippy dippity doo before the bell. Kenny goes right back with some right hands. Then the bell officially rings, and Kenny stays on him, only to get Hurricane Rana to the floor. And then El Vikingo hits another big flippy dippity doo, which sets up a springboard 450 for an near fall on the inside. I mean, if you ever see this guy, El Heel the Vikingo, you are missing out. This guy is amazing. He's been in GCW. I think the last couple shows, well, really the last show I know there was one show in Atlantic City where I forgot who he put through that table with that flippy dippity doo somersault thingy. Crazy stuff. And then he was just at the last GCW show at the Melrose Ballroom in New York City for, I believe it was Eye for an Eye. I think it was Eye for an Eye or the one after that one. I forgot what that was called. But, yeah. So GCW is not all about, hardcore ultra violence. We got luchadors. We got Mike Bailey getting his ass kicked. Blah, blah, blah. It's not all about hardcore and ultra violent and Nick fucking Gage or Masha Slamovich or Ryu Yamashita or whatever. Rita Yamashita, the former American Deathmatch champion. She doesn't have the champion no more. I think it's Brandon Kirk. That idiot. Well, we move on with that. So, GCW is kind of like the modern day version of ECW. Remember how ECW was when he had Eddie Guerrero and Psychosis and Rima Studio Booyaka Booyaka? It wasn't all about hardcore. They brought in guys like Rey Mysterio, Jericho, when he was the Lionheart gimmick. Eddie Guerrero comes in. Eddie Guerrero ese pero. I remember I was in ECW too, but I was never hardcore. Yeah, you were hardcore with Mamacita, you right there, Eddie? No comment, essay. Okay. But I digress on that. But, Lance Storm, who else? Tajiri, Super Crazy. I was gonna say Nova, but yeah, Nova. Chris Chetty, Kid Cash. They had a lot of stars, like cruiserweights, basically. I mean, I hate to put his. Well, I can put his name in. The late great Chris Candido. They had a lot of stars that were just cruiserweights, not hardcore guys. So ECW wasn't all about being hardcore and mainstream and in your face shit. It's like GCW is now. JCW here and there. Not all about being hardcore. They showcase the luchadors, so they showcase, indie guys and like Bailey and Effie and everybody else. Good stuff. But anyway, we move on. All right, so where was I? So after Kenny got Hurricane Rana to the floor, El Vikingo hits a big flippy dippity doo. Sets up a springboard 450, like I said, back on the inside. Kenny comes right back with a tilt-a-whirl backbreaker. Ow. Sends Vikingo into the barricade. Ow. Then he sets up a table at ringside. As we go to break, we come back, we get a strike off, not strike force. Girls in cars. Oh, love that song. From Pound Driver, wrestling album 2. Good song. Probably one of the most underrated songs on that album. Anyway, so they have a strike off on the apron until Kenny plants Heel del Vikingo very hard onto the apron. Ow. But El Vikingo fights back, climbs onto the ring post for a Super Dragon Rana. Woo! That was nice. But anyway, we go back in. Another Super Hurricane Rana drops Kenny right on his goddamn head, which sets up a springboard Phoenix Splash for a near fall. And then another springboard Hurricane Rana gets counted into a power bomb, and then the V-trigger by Kenny gives Kenny a near fall. And then Kenny adds another V-trigger, but El Vikingo kind of no-sells it, gets right back up with a springboard poison Rana, drops Kenny right on his head again. And then that leads to Kenny going to the outside and onto the table. And you know what's coming next with that step-up 630 splash through the table. And the crowd went berserk. You have to see to believe it. So they get back in. We get a code red, gives El Vikingo a near fall on Kenny. And then Kenny avoids another 630 splash. And then he hits another V-trigger. And it was just lights out for Mr. El Hijo de Vikingo. Say that 5 times fast. As Kenny hits the one-winged angel. 1, 2, 3. Kenny, by God Omega, gets the win in a banger of a match. Oh, man. You know what? Fuck it. 5 out of 5. Fuck it. We'll do it live. Fuck it. 5 out of 5. Amazing match. Candidate for match of the year. Not the match of the year. We don't know which one that is. But I'm not going to tell you. But I think it's Danielson and MJF is up there as match of the year so far for AEW. But this one, almost takes the cake. So, like I said, 5 out of 5 stars. Almost a 17-minute match. Good fucking shit. So I get that. So look at that. After the match, Tony Baloney gets in the ring and tries to get a word with Kenny. But the Blackpool Cup Club interrupts, beats down Kenny 3-on-1 from behind. Don's trying his best to stop the chaos. And then we go to the outside where we see Hangman Page in the ambulance, and he has a 2x4 with nails in it. Hey, what are you, Opus? With half of Janice. There's only like 2 nails in there. Anyway, so he gets out of the ambulance and goes right to the ring. And he runs in and makes the save as Don Callis is checking on Kenny. So then he gets up and he checks on and says, "Hey, you okay there, Adam? Adam Page, thank you for the help." And then as he's tapping him on his shoulder, Hangman turns around and he almost hits Don in the face with the board and stops just short. And upon seeing Don, and then he goes back to yelling at the Blackpool Cup Club. And then next thing we know, Don Callis like, "Ah!" and he falls down, flailing his arms like a freaking whale. And we all thought that, we're like, what the hell is going on? He didn't hit him. And then Kenny gets up and he sees that Don's on the floor. Like, and Don's like, "He hit me with the board! He hit me with the board!" And Kenny's like confused. And he's like, "What the fuck's going on, dude?" And Adam Page is like, "I was talking to them! I didn't do nothing! He fell!" So, I mean, it begs the question is, did Don Callis order a hit on the Bucks and is going to turn on the Elite and join with the Blackpool Cup Club? We'll have to see next week on the program. All this and more on Dragon Ball Z. No. Alright, so more drama in the Elite and Hangman Adam Page land. So we'll have to see what happens on Rampage this Saturday night and next week on the program. So I kind of like where this is going with the Elite and Hangman Page. They don't know what side is he gonna choose. They got the Blackpool Cup Club involved and the Dark Order. So it's a big faction war. And the Hangman's in the middle. And we move on with that. Alright, so that's it for AEW Dynamite for this Wednesday night. And it was a pretty damn good show. I enjoyed it from start to finish. I think it was one of the better shows from the last few weeks. Hopefully the ratings go up this week. I doubt it because of the NCAA tournament I think is still going on. And basketball and hockey still going on. So It might go up a little bit. It might go up a lot. We'll have to find out tomorrow or by the weekend. And we have that. I didn't see Raw and NXT's ratings, but I'm assuming both shows were pretty good. But we'll see. I have to check it before I go to bed. But anyway, tonight's show was great, and I gave it a solid 7.25 out of 10 stars. But let me know what you motherfuckers thought of the show down below in the comment section if you feel like leaving a comment. Or, hey, do your own video. And that's pretty much it. That's it. All right, everybody. That's it. It's late. It's late. It's almost 3 o'clock in the morning. I'm going to sleep because I got to do stuff tomorrow. I got work, and I got some phone calls I got to make and other things I got to do. It's going to be a rainy day, so, I got to work, and then basically I got nothing to do. Might clean my house some more. I got laundry to do, so I might try to do that. And just enjoy my Thursday and, get ready. Thursday we got Raj and Jack Farmer on the Wrestling Inc. podcast starting, I believe, at 6:05 p.m. or 6 or 6:05 p.m. on the Wrestling Inc. Channel. So go check it out. Tell them I sent you. And have a good time with two great men. And that's that. And then we got the 4th episode of Ring of Honor TV. Should be a pretty damn good show. As we're 1 week away from Supercard of Honor. So it's the pre-ultimate to the Go Home show, which is the week after that. And then after the pay-per-view, they're going to be doing more tapings after that for the next set of tapings going through April. And we got all that on Thursday night. We got Impact Wrestling as well on Access TV. Everybody wants to watch that. As we're leading up to Sacrifice, I believe, the next pay-per-view. Not pay-per-view event. We got all that. And then don't forget, Friday night is just SmackDown night. And Cody Rhodes is taking on Ludwig Kaiser. And Cody's return to SmackDown in 6 years. And he's going to beat the fuck out of Ludwig Kaiser, Marcel Barthel. And then we got more with Jimmy and Jay, the Usos, and Steve Jericho. I don't know if Roman's going to be in the show. There was footage after Raw this past Monday night when Roman screaming at Solo. I don't know if that was in character or out of character. I think it was in character, obviously. So we are basically 9 days away, as of right now, this video, 9 days away from WrestleMania. And there's cracks in the bloodline. And can Cody's prophecy come to pass and the entire bloodline leaves Roman and Roman's on an island by himself and he leaves and he loses and he goes away for a while? Or does he stay as champion and go past 1,000 days? We'll see what happens with that. But interesting news. Randy Orton and his Relentless Force! He will return at WrestleMania 39. Doing what? I have no clue. I would love for him to come out and give an RKO to his good buddy Cody Rhodes. Do it for the bloodline, Randy. Do it for the bloodline. Then we can get a setup of Randy Orton and Cody Rhodes at Backlash. I'd pay to see that. Not for the belt, but a one-on-one match. That Randy screws Cody. Think about it. If it happens, but I don't think Randy is going to just stay in the back doing nothing. It's Randy fucking Orton. You just can't have him not be on the show. I don't care if it's just for him to come out and say, "Hey, I'm back. My back's fine. I'm gonna hit Gilly cutters all around." You should, but I digress. So we'll see what happens with Randy at WrestleMania. Then again, he could be the next inductee to the Hall of Fame, which he's not, because the next inductee we have the Great Muta, Rey Mysterio, Andy Kaufman, and we're supposedly getting a referee, which could be Earl Hebner. I don't know if they're going to do a fifth participant. There's no tag team, so I don't think they're going to do a tag team this year, which is very rare for the Hall of Fame. Very rare. Not, steak rare. You know what? If they don't have a tag team this year, that's kind of stupid. And it's another year that the Midnight Express and the Jumping Bomb Angels don't get in. And we don't have a woman this year either. So, I guess we're going to have to see if there's anything on SmackDown they announce somebody, or they just continue on with Andy. They say, oh, Andy Kaufman made it for the celebrity wing. Blah, blah, blah. And I guess then Monday Night Raw played the final participant for the Hall of Fame. So, I guess they're going to have a 4-person class. I think they had that last year. Not last year. The year before, the pandemic era one in 2020 and 2021, when I think they had JBL, the Bella Sluts, and I forget the other two. There was Vader and somebody else. I forget that year. It was 2021. I forget. But anyways, so gonna be a short Hall of Fame induction ceremony this year, right after SmackDown, from the Staples Center, by the way. So, and then Raw from the Staples Center the night after WrestleMania Night 2, which is going to be epic, where we could possibly see the debut of Braun Breaker on the main roster, maybe Grayson Waller, Indy Hartwell comes up to the main roster, and maybe the WWE debut of that guy named Jay White. Maybe FTR returns. I don't know. So, keep your eyes glued, and that's it. All right, that's it, everybody. Thanks for watching. Once again, 7.25 out of 10 stars for Dynamite. Pretty damn good show. Let me know what you guys think down below, if you dare. And that's pretty much it. So, don't forget to keep liking the video, subscribe to my channels, hit the bell, get notified when I do another one, which will be tomorrow, with my my special announcement rant. Well, not a rant, special announcement tomorrow. We're going to my future, and that's pretty much it for that. All right, so that's it. Thanks for watching, everybody. Peter Gilbert signing off. Peace out. Rock on and rock hard with your coat. And if you're not down with that, it's too goddamn bad, because me and everybody else, we all got 3 words for you. Fuck you, man. Get some sleep, assholes. And I'll see you again next time. Peace. Bitches.